When Donald Trump's troubles came to the surface and his prospects took a shit, there were a lot of his supporters that bailed from Donald Trump and were looking for a promising heir apparent. They looked to Ron DeSantis, not because he was uniquely qualified, but because he was the first dumb motherfucker to come along that was saying the same shit as Donald Trump. Oh, we love this guy. He's a solid candidate. You better be worried because he's going to win it all. Well, the Republicans didn't look that closely at Ron DeSantis. He was just saying all the racist shit, and they like that, so they're going to get on board. But what they didn't account for is Ron DeSantis is a dumb motherfucker. He thinks by being draconian that he can win a race. He thinks because he won by a big margin for the governor's job that he's all powerful. Except much like Donald Trump, his shit is going to shit. The state is becoming a hellhole because of some of the things that he's doing. Floridians are paying dearly. His fight with Disney, which was absolutely ridiculous, which he should have backed out of as soon as he got slapped on the snout. But he didn't. He's too proud and he doubled down. Well, now that whole situation is going to raise the taxes of a lot of constituents. We've got truckers that won't drive into Florida. So now in the grocery stores, you've got some empty shelves. He put in place a 12-week abortion ban in spite of the fact that 70% of Florida support Roe v. Wade. He's got loose gun laws in spite of the fact that most people want some registration and background checks and restrictions. He's doing everything that the Republicans don't like, and it's costing him support, and it's costing him clout in running for any election, including the governorship. We've got billionaires bailing from Ron DeSantis, no longer giving him money. But Ron DeSantis will have you believe, I'm still powerful and strong. I got all the votes. I'm doing this. Well, just the other day, Ron DeSantis endorsed a Republican to run for mayor of Jacksonville. Surely, with Ron DeSantis' power, that Republican will win easily. Well, that's not what happened. No, in fact, a Democrat won the mayor's job in Jacksonville. And not just a Democrat, but a woman for the first time in Jacksonville. Ron DeSantis' endorsee lost by 4 points. It seems like the shine is coming off of Ron DeSantis. Everybody was worried that he'd be running for president. This motherfucker can't even catch up to Donald Trump in the primary polls. Ron DeSantis is having a lot of problems. He's not a guy you have to worry about because he's self-destructing. He's imploding, and he's doing it to himself. And his pride and his ego won't allow him to step back and say, you know, I was wrong. Let's try something different. Let's try something that works. Ron DeSantis doesn't have it in him. Over and above that, he's socially awkward. He's kind of a dick, and nobody likes him. And you know how that worked out for Hillary Clinton when she ran in 2016. One of the biggest complaints about Hillary Clinton was nobody really likes her. Well, nobody really likes Ron DeSantis, especially if you live in the state of Florida. And the state of Florida is kind of important in a presidential election. I got to tell you, this guy was elected governor, and the people who voted for him, you made a huge mistake because he is a huge failure. And he's not only not going to do a good job, he's going to sink your whole state and turn it into a hellhole, which it pretty much is right now. So if you still want to side with Ron DeSantis, well, you're a dumb fuck.